Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, and we are coming down to the end of 2021. Thank goodness, crazy year. So for Christmas, I want to show you guys what I got, but more importantly, I'm going to show you guys what I'm using. So for Christmas, they got me this. It's called a Sous Vide. This is the Anova Precision Sous Vide cooker, and I'm about to do some sous vide steaks. So I got everything pretty much prepped, set up, ready to go. Kind of want to walk you guys through it. So let's take a look and you guys can kind of see what I'm working with here. So check these bad boys out right here. These are the steaks that we're gonna cook. So these are New York prime strips. There are 4 of them because there's me, Kai, half from Mama, half from Moy, and 1 more for probably me and Kai again. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these and cook these sous vide. So if you don't know what sous vide is, basically sous vide is this. I'm taking the steaks and I am putting them in submerged water using the sous vide, and it is going to cook the steak. It's gonna cook the steak, at a set temperature. I've never done this before, so this is my first time, so I'm really excited about doing it. So we're gonna get into sous vide. I'm gonna show you the process, show you what we're gonna do, and we're gonna kind of get going with it. What we're gonna do is really basically what I typically do with steaks anyway. Is I'm just gonna use some rosemary. I'm gonna use some garlic. If you can see that, hope you can see that. Yeah, rosemary, garlic. I'm gonna use regular coarse black pepper and kosher salt. All right, that's it. And what I'm going to do with these bad boys is, let me reach over and show you. I am going to seal them in bags after I season them, and then we're going to just dip them in a sous vide pot. So that's going to be it. So let's get these bad boys seasoned and ready to go. Season your steaks, especially steaks this thick. Don't be afraid to go very heavy on the seasoning, especially if you're pan frying and pan searing. These are gonna get a sear after I finish. What you want to do is make sure they're liberally seasoned, and you notice that I'm also seasoning the cutting board, and I'll show you why here in a second. But you want to make sure they're liberally seasoned. Okay. Make sure my whole pepper thing will come out here. And you want to really just get a good coating of salt, pepper. I'm not using anything. I'm not using garlic powder, onion powder. You can use that stuff if you want to, and definitely do not put sauces, like wet sauces, on your steaks. The best steak you can have is basically a salt and pepper steak. That's it. All right. So we got that liberally seasoned. Now, for me to get the sides, all I'm going to do is just take the steak on a cutting board and just get all that seasoning that's on the cutting board into the steak. Look at that. Just kind of get that on the sides of them. Okay, so make sure your steak is seasoned all the way around. So sous vide is something I've been looking at for a while, but I just never bought one. Because my kids bought me one for Christmas, I'm using this bad boy. So, all right. So, basically, that's your steak seasoned. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take the rosemary. I'm going to chop the garlic up, and I'm going to show you another little gadget that is not mine, but I'm telling you that I want this for Christmas. So for my garlic, I got this little gadget here that actually belongs to my daughter. But she, it's here for me to use right now. And basically, it's just a really simple little chopper, right? But look at this bad boy. It makes mincing garlic so easy. So all you do is really just take your, let me do it here, take your garlic, put your garlic in there, right? Ooh. Got your blade on there, right? And it's set. You put your top on. Yeah, let me find it here. Set. And let me move this out of the way. By the way, it's rechargeable. And here we go. Look at that. That is a perfect mint. Cleanup is super easy. Blade comes out really easy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be on my wish list. So now I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do next is we're gonna get the camera turned up here. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and get the, I'm gonna get the steaks into the bags. I'm using seal bags, by the way. And I actually have one set up here so I can show you what I do to seal the bag. So let's go take a look at that. So sealing my bags, I have a sealer. You don't have to use seal bags, by the way. You can use regular Ziploc bags. The key thing is you want to make sure that all the air is out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal this just by turning it on. Put the bag inside. Make sure you guys see what I'm doing. And it's going to get a good seal on. I'm doing a double seal because I don't want anything to leak out in the pot. So I'm going to do a double seal. Seal it once, and then we'll take it out, press the seal button again, wait for it to reset itself. All right, wait for it to reset. It's the heater element resetting. All right, and it's reset. And we go right back in again. And that's the double seal. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and take the steaks, and I'm gonna show you right now with this first bag that I just sealed. You wanna make sure that your bags, your lip of your bags are clean. I don't want those lip of those bags getting dirt on them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just fold my lip back, just like this, just to make sure that the lip doesn't get anything on it, right? So that way the lip stays clean. But I'm gonna take these steaks, put one per bag, right? I'm gonna take some garlic. I'm gonna sling the garlic in the bag, right? Then I'm gonna take a clove of rosemary, put the rosemary in the bag. And that's it. And then I'm gonna seal these bad boys up. So let's do all four of these and get these sealed up, and then we'll go into the to the pot. So what we do now is we take those bags that I just filled up with all this delicious meat, like this, and we're gonna seal it, suck all the air out, so just watch it. Now I've put the sealed steaks, the sealed bags, inside of the inside of the pot. The Anova cooker is on. By the way, this thing connects to Wi-Fi, so I'm able to control the app and monitor the app on my phone. I have it set for 3 hours at 130 degrees is my target temp. So what you're seeing right now is the current temp. My target temp is at 130, and my time is for 3 hours. We're trying to get to 130. It's gonna cook exactly at 130, theoretically. I've never done this before. For 3 hours. We're gonna come back after 3 hours, take this out, and give it a good seal. So the sous vide steaks are ready. They have been in for 3 hours. It's been 3 hours now. So we're gonna go ahead and take these out, set them side, open them up, and then we're gonna get these things going so you can see what they look like. So now the next thing I need to do is I need to pat these dry. Now you see I still have garlic on them, and that's fine, but you have to definitely want to get the moisture off of it. And if the garlic comes off, that's fine. We're gonna sear them, and then we're gonna cut them. Oh, they smell so good. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. It smells so good. So good. Watch the turn. Probably should have left a little bit of bacon here on one side. Oh, look at that. Look at that drizzling. Take a look and see how this thing looks down the center. Straight down the center. And look at that. Oh my goodness. How did it taste? Any different? We just finished eating the steaks cooked sous vide style. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna declare it right now. That was the best steak that I've ever cooked. I'm completely suckered into sous vide. I will definitely be cooking steaks that way from now on. All the way through, from the middle of the cut to the end on both sides of that steak. And all the family both agreed. It was evenly cooked all the way throughout. Perfectly cooked, tender, soft, phenomenal steak. So sous vide is definitely the way to go. Sous vide is the way I'm gonna end up cooking all my steaks from this point forward. So thank you, Mai-chan, for buying me the sous vide tool. Yeah, Mai-chan, it's gonna get used a lot. And when you come home, you'll get a sous vide steak. So thanks a lot. That's it. Thanks for watching. Holy cow, that was